आपका राड़ा चल रहा है एक दिल्ली रैपर से कृष्णा.
Everybody is doing controversies. I don't do that kind of shit.
आप 3 महीने थे जब आप जब
Yeah. It's like an asylum. You go inside, you see like chambers and like, people are there with their plates waiting for some new guy and they go crazy like, like how it is in the mental hospital.
What kind of a partner are you?
Not romantic at all. Splitsvilla shit I can't do. I see like hip hop in right hands when it comes to Divine, Emiway and underground rappers जो अभी struggle कर रहे हैं.
Hi Loka, how are you?
I'm
Welcome to
doing
Men's
good.
Locker Room.
Thank you so much. It's amazing to be here.
Yeah? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling very nice. The weather is pretty hot, but it's all right.
आपने वैसे देखा है हमारा शो?
Yeah, I've seen clips of it and I've seen certain videos, but not like in full length. But yeah, I've seen.
कौन से गेस्ट का देखा हुआ है?
I've seen the one with Ikka and I've seen the one with Vijay DK.
Oh yes.
Yeah, these I've seen.
हाँ. Rappers, I should
Yeah,
have
yeah,
guessed.
yeah, rappers, mainly rappers.
तो आप बॉम्बे से ही हो?
Yeah,
Born and raised.
Bombay and Delhi in Bombay.
और बॉम्बे में कहाँ पे?
Bombay में अंधेरी side, अंधेरी west,
Okay.
लोखंड वाला.
बॉम्बे और दिल्ली का वैसे रैप कल्चर जो रैप सीन है वो बहुत डिफरेंट है ना?
या काफी मतलब दिल्ली में भी अच्छा सीन है, बॉम्बे में भी अच्छा सीन है, बट द स्टोरीज आर वेरी डिफरेंट.
बट अगर आपको एक्सप्लेन करना होता कि मेन डिफरेंस कहाँ से आते हैं, किस टाइप का आता है बॉम्बे रैपर्स में, दिल्ली के रैपर्स में? तो
I
आप
think
कैसे-
main it comes from the artist. The vibe is same. Both the cities are struggling. Both the places have their own ups and downs. But it's the artist who show like what part of the city and what story of the city they want to show to the crowd, and that's how like people start relating with the city. So yeah, I think it's mainly the artist.
तो आप दिल्ली के किसी आर्टिस्ट को फॉलो करते हो?
Yeah, a couple of them. DRV एक है, फिर मुफाड़ एक है, फिर मोहित सेन गुप्ता करके एक है, फिर बॉय ब्लैंक करके एक है. Like mainly the new artists are crazy, and with the older artists I have ties. Not many artists, but थोड़े बहुत artists, and मुफाड़ is one of them.
तो कौन सा ऐसा कोई आर्टिस्ट है जिसको आप हमेशा से आइडलाइज करते हो?
Idolize, you're saying in Delhi scene or
Delhi
like in
scene, Bombay
generally?
scene.
Bombay scene, I think, to be honest, like it's idolize would be like a strong word, but I see like hip hop in right hands when it comes to Divine, Emiway, and underground rappers जो अभी struggle कर रहे हैं. There's a lot of underground rappers, but the ones who made it, Divine and Emiway, I think like is somebody I see like okay, बहुत अच्छे से ये लोग ने right moves किए and they've taken the thing where it is right now.
तो एमईवी के बारे में वैसा कैसे लगता है?
Emiway के बारे में वैसे कैसे लगता है
मतलब कि what is it about him?
Oh, like that. I think it's his dedication, his hard work. क्योंकि लोग बहुत like खाली गाने से बहुत सारे artists हम लोग को judge करते हैं. But nobody sees the backside of the artist, the life that he lives. And I have seen most of the artists कि वो लोग क्या करते हैं, and everybody's hardworking, hustling and like spending time in that effort more than they can. So I've seen them push from zero to where they are now. So it's crazy. It's amazing.
तो ये जो अंडरग्राउंड रैपर्स होते हैं, what does it take उस सीन से लाइमलाइट में फाइनली आना? वो जर्नी कैसी होती है? लाइक
I mean, most of the times it's your hard work and the destiny also plays an important role. And how people connect with you, लोगों को क्या बोलना पसंद है, क्या चालू. I think a rapper is not just a lyricist. He's somebody who gets to know what people want. So he's reading the minds and like, उस हिसाब से lyrics लिखना ताकि लोगों में फैले. Because most of the rappers, we don't use promotion. We don't do any kind of like online promotion or like paid promos. So it's usually the algorithms that go crazy for us. So we in that process, हम लोग सीखते जाते हैं कि algorithm कैसे काम करता है, एक city का क्या है, what people are like, relating the most. So we get that kind of knowledge from the music that we put out because of not using like promos and all. So it's very organic and natural. See.
तो आप ये खुद कर करके सीखते हो? क्योंकि एज सच रैप इंडस्ट्री में कोई ट्रेनिंग नहीं होती. देयर इज नो स्कूल फॉर इट, राइट? आई नो कृष्णा ने अभी एक अपना वो शुरू किया था where he started teaching it.
Yeah, the front row, I think a lot of rappers usually do that because firstly there's income also, like you get paid, and then plus like it's good to educate the people the right way to do it. So it's good, but I don't know if that actually helps. Like you go to that front row and you become one of the best rappers. I think that's not how it works, because for us, we never had back row, front row, or any of that. So it's ultimately it comes down to like, how you do it. Because none of us, we never had any kind of training or anything. We just watched like videos on YouTube, tried to imitate that, and then had our own style, and then slowly that's how the process happened.
जब वीडियोस देखते थे दूसरे रैपर्स की तो मन में आता होगा कि यार इसके साथ मेरे को कभी करना है, कोलैबोरेशन करनी है.
हाँ, मतलब स्टार्टिंग में तो ऐसा मन में नहीं आया, बट जब भी लोगों ने पसंद करना चालू किया म्यूजिक, तभी ऐसा थॉट आया कि वो लाइक अपना जोन एक अलग है, एंड यू कोलैबोरेट विद सम आर्टिस्ट हु इज इन अ डिफरेंट जोन, सो इट कुड लाइक ब्रिंग समथिंग क्रेजी.
डू यू फील कि रैप, ये जो जोन की आप बात कर रहे हो, वो भी काफी ज्यादा चेंज हुआ है? मतलब एक टाइम होता था जब रैप होता था सिर्फ पैसा, गाड़ी, बंगला, लड़की, राइट? और अब आजकल के टाइम पे रैप हैज बिकम मोर मीनिंगफुल. इनफैक्ट हाँ, हम जब कुछ टाइम पहले विजय डीके से बात कर रहे थे, उन्होंने भी यही बोला था कि मेरे को गाड़ी, लग्जरी दिखाने का इतना शौक नहीं है. आई वुड रादर कि मैं अपनी स्टोरी आगे लेके जाऊं. So do you relate?
Yeah, because I relate, because I think evolution has been the biggest thing in like mankind. So if people can evolve, animals can evolve, then I think music also has that evolution. And there's a beginning phase of everything. Like if somebody starts learning something, he might take 6-7 months to understand कि कैसे करे. तो वैसे hip hop 5-6 साल पहले, 10 साल पहले एक नया scene था. It was an experiment, all these artists. And then like real characters started getting formed with those rap music. People started relating, so it blew up after that. So I think I relate to that.
हम बादशाह से अभी बात कर रहे थे, उन्होंने बताया था कि जब उन्होंने हनी सिंह के साथ अपनी जर्नी शुरू करी थी, तो उनके लिए उनको ऐसी फीलिंग आ रही थी कि उन्होंने एक स्टार्टअप शुरू किया है. दो नए यंग लड़के उन्होंने स्टार्टअप शुरू किया, और उन्होंने इस कदर और इस पेस पे सक्सेस देखी कि उन्होंने दूसरे लोगों को गिरते हुए देखा, बट वो इतनी तेजी से ऊपर जा रहे थे that they felt like they were invincible. आपको अपनी जर्नी में वो वाली ऐसी कोई मोमेंट आपको लगता है कि आपकी भी आएगी कि you will be able to do it?
I've had those moments not just through rap, and like different points of life also. Like, you can get that experience sometimes when you're getting too much money or too much work. So that feeling is there, but I think it's like in high. Too much of high is bad for you. So you need to know how to use it and when to use it. You can't be invincible all the time. You got to be humble. People can relate to you. You can show something like you're not, but back in the head, you're just like everybody else, right? So I think more than the feeling that, it makes you feel, I think people should practice being more humbled than they were before, because they have a bigger opportunity now. More people know them. So yeah, I stay away from that kind of feeling. I always like to still be where I am and just how I am.
But a lot of your critics say that you jump from controversy to controversy to sort of stay in the news. आपको लगता है कि is that what it takes in today's climate?
No, I think that was one thing that was obviously there, and like a major chunk of hip hop, because when you're struggling and you see like sometimes the music is not. You see all these other music popping and going viral, and you follow like the hip hop outside also. So you see like there's this thing that everybody is doing. They're trying to voice out and speak, and that in the hip hop scene becomes a controversy because it's big artists, right? So that's good, but it's not something that anybody should be for like at least people who listen to me or my fans. Like I think it's just something that was there for that moment, I would never personally, like right now where I am, I would just never get into that kind of shit or avoid anybody who's like into that kind of shit. So it's a phase, but it's not something. It's good for like certain views maybe, I don't know, but like that's not what you really need, right? You need to get your music out there. It's not just certain story views that you want to focus on. You want to focus on that international market that your music can reach. So I did that, and I'm not like would definitely tell nobody to like get on that lane.
And I think it's life, right? Wherever it takes you.
Yeah, it's phases. Like we all go through phases. Right now, hip hop people know about me because I'm out there, but everybody has a story, but it's just not out there, so people can't say like you did that, I did that. But my thing was out there. And not like it was a wrong thing. It was just a phase that I did, but I could have done it. I see people who are still doing it. A lot of artists from everybody is doing controversies. If you see, like, being friends, names, subliminals, So, but I don't do that kind of shit.
ये diss tracks पे controversy होते हैं क्या?
Everything is controversy right now. It's just what people are putting the word as controversy, but it's just news. Right now it's like social media, right? So anything you do is controversy. So people will think twice before doing anything because they might be like, "Arey fuck, like this will again be a controversy." But that's not how it is. It's just everybody's doing everything, but some people call it like controversy.
Yeah. और वही वाली बात है ना, हर किसी की लाइफ में कुछ ना कुछ चलता है, बट सारे लोगों की लाइफ ऐसे पब्लिकली एयर नहीं होती, जो अभी आपके साथ रिसेंटली हुआ. बट यू नो हाउ डज दैट फील?
I mean, right now it feels good. I had a phase where it was very messed up, like I could, because it's like a trauma, you know, when you feel earthquake. Have you felt earthquake ever?
Yeah.
So that
the tremor.
Yeah, that trauma remains for some time. You're scared, like, okay, shit, this might not happen again, right? And like a lot of people are involved with you. It's too many emotions, so I had to deal with that when I came back. And you know, not just me who was going through that. I saw like a lot of people associated with me are going through the same kind of feeling. So that gives you a different kind of perception in life. So it was tough initially, but right now it's very good where I am right now, and it's very like back to where I was. I'm making my music, I'm doing my thing. So yeah.
Keeps you grounded right now.
Yeah.
आप 3 महीने थे जब आप
Yeah, 3 months I was inside.
जब आप पहले दिन गए, आपने एक्सपेक्ट किया था that it will stretch to like 100 days?
No, honestly, the first time I went, nothing was as I was expected. Like we've seen in movies, there's like one barack and you wear that clothes and like, you know, people are coming. It's nothing like that. That's all bullshit, yeah.
तो कैसा?
It's like an asylum, and you go inside, you see like chambers, and like, you know, people are there with their plates waiting for some new guy, and they go crazy, like, you know, like how it is in the mental hospital, just trying to like look at you in crazy ways. And
आप bully हुए थे?
Not bully is there is the protection that is required in the prison, but it's like a different route. No one can bully you if you're not weak, but I've seen people get bullied a lot. They were coming to me, but like, you know, I had like my own ties inside. Thodi bahut public thi meri. So by that time I was good. I was making bails for people. I learned the law and shit, and like, you know, so people were good to me by that time. But yeah, they did try initially. But that's how it is. Like, you know, the people are stuck for 10, 15 years and they have nothing to do. They're not getting out soon. So it's a game for them.
तो जो 3 महीने आप थे, दिमाग में क्या चलता था? क्या सोचते थे?
It was like a dream to get out, honestly, and nothing else. Like I wrote some songs, and after a point of time, I would open book, ऐसे 50-60 लोग आ जाते थे. So it was hard to even write a song. फिर कुछ privacy नहीं थी वहाँ पे, because it's a big barack and like, you know, everybody's around you all the time. And then there's puja, masjid, the chants, everything going on. So you have to keep quiet and you can't make noise. And the only thing I had in my mind was like, I want to get out of this place soon. So I learned law in that process.
क्योंकि आप पढ़ते थे उस टाइम पे?
Yeah, because पढ़ने की वजह से और लिखने की से मुझे थोड़ा बहुत escape मिलता था वहाँ से. Otherwise, you just see barak. Same thing, 24/7. So it's hectic.
तो अगर आप weak नहीं पढ़ सकते थे वहाँ पे क्योंकि लोग आपके ऊपर चढ़ जाते, तो आप अपने emotions उस moment में process कैसे करते थे?
It was crazy. Like it was very tough. It honestly just like I dealt in a very matured manner, I believe. क्योंकि वो बहुत ऐसी चीजें थी कि वही चीजों के से लोग सुसाइड कर रहे हैं अंदर with that pressure, क्योंकि एक आके कोई बोल रहा है प्रोटेक्शन मनी और कोई एक धमकी दे रहा है. So that is all like normal shit there. So I just stayed quiet. I did my time. Never like, you know, I just became friends with everybody. You know, I used to give them बीड़ी, cigarette. और कैंटीन
आपके पास कहाँ से आती थी?
Canteen, there's a canteen in prison. In 15 days you get to order anything. So there's everything, all the cheapest things in the market. The duplicates, 5 rupees, 6 rupees, like the
तो
thing.
पैसे लेके जाना अलाउड होता है?
No, your family sends you. एक हफ्ते में वो लोग हर हफ्ते बेच सकते हैं. There's a limit of 3,500 or something like that.
Okay. कहते हैं ना कि प्रिजन में करेंसी भी अलग होती है वहाँ पे.
So ये 3,500 तो बेचते हैं, पर बाकी ऊपर भी और चलता है ना. There's like जुआ and all, IPL पे बैटिंग होती है ये सब. There's a TV in every.
वर्ल्ड कप के टाइम पे चल रहा था?
Not World Cup. I was there during the 2020 you're saying, right? Yeah, I was very heavy betting. heavy, crazy.
आपने करी?
नहीं, मेरा बहुत मन किया, बट वहाँ पे मैंने देखा जो पैसे नहीं दे रहे उसका एक अलग ही रूल है फिर.
क्या?
I can't like be saying that here. It's intense.
But
so you don't like own debts in jail. You don't keep any kind of debts. You just pay anything or you don't get into that shit.
Do or die.
Yeah. Do or die, yeah.
आपको लगता है कि आपकी लाइफ मतलब I'm sure change तो हुई होगी.
Yeah. So it's like an accident. Like you go through an accident, you lose some part of your body. Now you have to get it back. There's some time, right? Takes time. So it is like a mental accident. When you have physical accident, how much time you take to recover? Probably a year, which is major. I'm not saying like chot lagna. You're losing some part of your body. So it's like that.
Did you consider वापस बाहर आके किसी से बात करना, probably therapy seek करना?
नहीं, मेरे दोस्त लोग थे ना hardcore therapist, सब दे देते थे therapy थोड़ा करके. But ऐसा कभी like mentally I was strong, so you know you need therapy when you get fucked up, not when you come out good from that place. So yeah, और बाकी ये जगह तो outside world is already mad, so it's normal.
मैं आपसे पूछती ज्यादा difficult क्या था Splitsvilla या फिर ये experience?
No, honestly nothing can be compared to jail.
Of course.
But Splitsvilla is below jail, just right, एकदम नीचे. Yeah.
वहाँ पे ज्यादा controversy होती होंगी.
वो तो मुझे कुछ पता ही नहीं था. When I went there, I saw like I didn't know anybody. People knew me because I had like a छोटे सुन release at that time. So ये लोग कैमरा के पीछे, जब भी कैमरा एक टाइम पे आता है ना वहाँ पे, तो वो कैमरा के पीछे एकदम अच्छे. और जैसे कैमरा चालू हुआ, like you know, Delhi people were going crazy with like हाँ खींच दूंगा and like I don't know man, all that shit. So yeah, it was crazy.
क्या बॉम्बे लोगों को दिल्ली वालों से प्रॉब्लम होती है?
बॉम्बे लोगों को दिल्ली से प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, लोगों को लोगों से प्रॉब्लम है. शहर तो सब अच्छे ही है.
हाँ तो बट वैसे प्रॉब्लम क्या होती है? एक ongoing.
I think it's the mentality of the artist, honestly, to be honest. Like some artists, you don't go well, even in Bombay, but it's the people who make it Bombay. Controversy, like we said, right? Everything is controversy. I had some problems with certain artists, but like my line, I didn't think that it'll go like that big. जब भी मैंने बोला बॉम्बे की चली तो दिल्ली की चली ना, but I was probably taking shots at some artists. But yeah, the line went like that and that song went like that. So like I have friends in Delhi also, but like not all these news channels, they cover that because they also see like, even they've been like doing that since a long time. तो वो लोगों को भी दिखता है कि like जो झगड़ा दिखा रहे तो उस पे views आ रहे. But like कुछ अच्छा बात भी कर रहे तो it's nobody's fault. It's like how it works. It's what the audience wants and at the same time फिर audience बोलती है कि ये नहीं चाहिए. So it's crazy.
Love-hate relationship उनका चलता रहता है.
Yeah. और बाकी सबको like if you're putting time in on YouTube videos or editing or making that, so you need, after some point of time you need a money, right? You need something that is paid back. You need to get it back. So that's why people who do it for the views also, it's not wrong, I think, because everybody has to look for their own like house. They have bills to pay and shit, so they would do that automatically.
Do you believe in karma?
No.
Concept पता है karma का?
Oh, you're saying karma as in concept wala?
हाँ.
मेरे को लगा you're talking about the rapper thing or something.
Oh. नहीं, I believe the concept.
Yeah, I believe the concept of karma is.
कभी-कभी ऐसा लगता है कि शायद कोई पुराना अकाउंट सेटल हुआ है इतने ज्यादा इंटेंस एक्सपीरियंस के साथ.
Yeah, I think there's good and bad for everybody. And you have that good time also and that bad time. So it's just life in general. If you see anybody who's just done good also, उसके साथ भी बुरा होता ही है. So I don't think he holds any account or anything. But it's a nature of life. Even with the times we had like our planet, you've seen there's destruction and evolution, the major part. So there's good, bad. It's natural. People think if you believe it, then it's karma. But if you believe it's life, it's life.
इस experience के बाद, do you feel like you've become more bitter or you've become more grateful?
I think I've become more grateful and humble.
But how has the bitterness not come in? I'm very surprised क्योंकि यार इतना सब कुछ एक्सपीरियंस करने के बाद, स्पेशली जब आपकी अपील थी कि आपने कुछ गलत नहीं किया, अंदर से थोड़ी बहुत तो गुस्सा आता है.
गुस्सा तो आता है, but like for somebody like me, I would just see like the brighter side of it. I would see like everybody I was not with and now I'm back. They're more happy. I'm more happy. It's a good energy. I'm grateful to like my life, and this kind of incident has given me a major change in mentality and my music. So I take it as a good thing, and nothing like worst happened. Like it was just prison. I spent my time and I came. So yeah.
कोई डर है अभी लाइफ में?
हाँ, डर तो है ही, हमेशा ही रहता है डर.
किस चीज का?
ऊपर वाले का डर है बस.
कि स्कोर रख रहे हैं, वो देख रहे हैं सब कुछ.
Yeah. There's that superpower, like I told you. He's always watching you. कोई ना कोई है ऊपर. बहुत सारे आंखें, शायद या एक आंख है, पता नहीं, बट जो भी है वो हर चीज का देखता है. I think more than up, it's also in the back of your head, the subconscious mind. You know, you can lie to the world that you're this big, or you can show people can get entertained, but only you know what's in the back of your mind, and that's the real truth, right? So if you're true to yourself there, I think it's easier life.
Is that why you're also owning up to this truth of your life?
Yeah, I think owning up is the best thing. You can't run away from anything for way too long. You have to own it up, it becomes easy.
हमारी सोसाइटी की ना एक बहुत बुरी आदत है कि हम लोग एक एक्सपीरियंस के ऊपर एक इंसान की चार्जशीट निकाल देते हैं. है ना, कि अगर ऐसा कुछ एक्सपीरियंस हुआ है उसके साथ, तो उस चीज के साथ एक शेम अटैच हो जाती है, उस चीज के साथ एक मतलब उसको आउटकास्ट करने लग जाते हैं. डू यू एवर फील स्कैर्ड ऑफ इट, ऑफ एनी ऑफ दैट हैपनिंग, कि लोग अब आपको एक डिफरेंट तरीके से देखेंगे, एक अलग नजर से देखेंगे?
No, I think everything is very temporary. Even what people are seeing you like is very temporary, because this is not like first incident that has happened, I guess. And in Indian hip hop hua hai. But outside also there's so many rappers getting into prison, so many big rappers getting married and like having a divorce. Like you never think like these people can get divorced, like Kim and Kanye, Travis and Kylie, and then you see ek mahine tak sab bol rahe. The biggest thing, like bigger than that, I don't think it's bigger than my thing like them. They forget it in like a month. So I think it's also a part of process. Like whatever happens, people talk, people forget.
5 दिन बात करेंगे.
Yeah, for me it's like that. I've seen it happen, so I don't even, जो अभी भी बात करे वो भी मुझे affect नहीं होता. I know like in 2 months it's gone. So yeah, it's just like अभी का time है. So
आपकी relationships strong रही during?
Yeah, relationships have been crazy, amazing, strong. Yeah.
How many times have you been properly in love?
Properly in love, a lot of time. I've been in love with my family, with my friends.
Romantic,
yeah. It's sometimes I've been, and sometimes mainly like I've had so much problem in like doing my things and responsibilities in life. It's been a little up and down, that kind of life, and like to make it, like we don't have 9 to 5 jobs, or we don't have a certain system that we have to work. So it's always like we got to be on our toes all the time, grinding, और फिर उसके बीच में कभी कुछ ऐसा हुआ, then it's always there. बाकी like relations भी होते, but it's like up and down, or because it's a different life. Usually people expect ki time rahega and like always there, but it's not like that. It's a hustle. You're grinding every day, like meetings, interviews, somewhere promotions and shit. So it's very tough to maintain that life, even with family. Not just like love relationships, even like your family also expects you to be like there with them, but sometimes just got to keep on doing what you're doing.
Can imagine.
Yeah.
Life थोड़ी तो every day is a new day. कुछ नहीं पता कहाँ पे जाओ.
Exactly. In that, like to find, it was easy when I was not an artist. Like every day was a romance kind of life, in different ways. But like after you become artist, it's a bit tough.
What kind of a partner are you? Are you the full romantic type? या फिर मैं कम बोलता हूँ?
I think I'm very not romantic at all. I'm like very supportive.
Okay.
Very motivating, and putting that person into like the art. Like I'm morely like that. If that is a vibe, then it's very good. But otherwise, like to Splitsvilla shit, I can't do. Dance for somebody, sing and all.
That's crazy. Crazy से मेरे को याद आया Loka. Loka also means crazy in Spanish.
Yeah. But so basically my name is like Lok, and the A is added because it's a Sanskrit word. Lok, Patal Lok and all those.
Oh.
So Loka is all the Loks together. And people don't know about this. They usually think it might be the Spanish, but it's a hardcore Sanskrit word.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Patal Lok is hell.
Yeah, there's all these loks, no?
हाँ.
Swarg lok, Patal lok, and the mid lok. So all the 3 loks are Loka.
आप believe करते हो इन सारी चीजों में?
Yeah.
Are you fascinated by it?
I believe in it, but not like very strongly, not like worshipping or like, going crazy about it. I believe it. I believe there's like superpower and like there is some kind of account that is happening, but not like fully into it.
Divine intervention.
Yeah.
आपको लगता है आपकी लाइफ में कभी हुआ है ऐसा कोई मोमेंट?
A lot of times I've felt like, it's a blessing to just be there and enjoy that moment because I've gotten fucked up. Sometimes accident बहुत ज़्यादा खराब होने वाला. जब भी मैं सोचता मेरी बहुत like, I get scared. But I got away from that. Then couple of other incidents also in life that has happened. It's always like a notice has come that somebody is there supporting you. So yeah, it has happened a lot of times.
और उन मोमेंट्स में आई थिंक आपका फेथ रीइंस्टेट हो जाता है.
Yeah, the belief और बढ़ जाता है. Like you believe in it more now. Because the practice that you're doing is good. Deep down, like I told you, right? I know, like really I'm doing good. I don't need to prove. When you really know that you're doing something good, that thought doesn't have any intention of proving it to anybody. But if you're doing something and that intention comes, कि अरे मेरे को ये बताना है, it's not really good. It's something that you're doing to show. When you're really doing something good, you would never want to show.
I see a lot of tattoos.
Yeah. See, that's what the struggle in life, that's how it is. Blood and sweat, it makes you.
A lot of blood and sweat is also involved in the tattoo.
Yeah. Tattoos have been crazy. Always been like a fan of tattoos. I have my own studio also. It's called Slime Studio. And like with my recording studio, that's Obscure Recording Studios. It's all associated together. In Andheri, West Lokhandwala.
So you believe in leaving an imprint, या तो गानों से या फिर
Yeah. That's how you put it, yeah.
तो ये शौकिया करवाएं या फिर particular moments होती हैं लाइफ में उनको
particular moments.
So tell me about a few.
So this is basically like my concept of life and death. Like you're in a dark place and you come out of like the good and bad. And this is like a psychological tattoo also. Basically what you see first is a reflection of what you have. So basically this negative thing is not like negative as in you're a fucked person or anything. It's just like you might be deep down scared or something is bothering you. Like, negative is not just like being fucked. Like some other negative thing might be making you feel uncertain. Then this is the good part. Not like you're God's child or anything. It's just like you have that good in you. You think about people. That's why you see that angel. So this is like a psychological tattoo.
Okay.
And this is like 777. It's always been a lucky thing for me since like long time. So I always like keep this number with me.
You believe in numerology?
No, I don't.
But somehow 7 connects with
7, yeah. Like it's crazy stories with 777. So
tell me one.
So basically the biggest one is the recent one. When I was in the prison, my barak number was 7.
Okay.
And my bed number was 43. That's 7.
7.
And my courtroom is also 43. So it was like 777. And I started feeling, okay, now I'm getting out because this might be a sign. Then when I was a kid in the hostel, this principal randomly comes to me and he's like, guess a number. I have something for you guys. Whoever guesses it right. So I said 777. Like you got it right. He gave me like cricket ka pura wo kit rehta hai wo when I was in the hostel back in the day. So it's in those ways. Then I was like, yeah, there's something for me in 7.
And what does this mean? LIMD?
Oh yeah, this is when I used to make like music way before. It is called Love Is My Drug. So
Love Is Your Drug.
Yeah, that was my first song on Apple Music. No video, nothing. And it was going good on Apple Music. So first tattoo, yeah.
Is love still your drug?
Love is my drug.
Yeah, फिर वो heartbreak में change हो गया.
There is love, but there is no drug now. It's like that. It's love. I don't want to get to that level where it becomes a drug.
वैसे इस lifestyle में addictions तो होते होंगे यार कुछ ना कुछ.
Yeah, you're addicted to the lifestyle majorly. That's the biggest addiction, I think. That lifestyle is crazy. People like you. People make you feel like, oh shit, like you're big. Some artists can get carried away by that. Some know how to handle it. Then there's money, there's achievements. You know what people wish when they have a lot of money. You can do that with music. So lifestyle is good. Then you get to meet so many people. And then once you blow up, it's international. Someday might get a song with Drake or something. You never know. It's crazy. So yeah.
What does money, fame mean to you?
Money and fame? पैसा और फेम आता है जाता है. Shout out to D-Will, that's a line by him. In short, the gig app. So it comes and goes. It's not something like stays with you permanently. It comes and it goes. What stays with you is what you did with that. Not the money. It's what you made with that.
What you take away from it.
Yeah.
अगर इस लाइफस्टाइल में कुछ छोड़ना होता, कौन सी ऐसी एक एक्चुअली चीज है जो इस लाइफस्टाइल में सबसे डिफिकल्ट है छोड़नी?
ये लाइफस्टाइल में ऐसा तो कुछ है ही नहीं छोड़ने के लिए. उसके लिए लाइफस्टाइल इतनी ऑटोमेटिकली एडिक्टिव बन जाती है. Because everything you do is becoming good, or like, you know, you're getting some numbers. Once you become an artist, people want to see everything that you do. So even if the slightest or smallest thing you're doing, it's a big thing for people.
But आपके लिए सबसे ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट क्या होगा? पैसा छोड़ना, फेमस होना छोड़ना?
नहीं, मेरे लिए तो सबसे डिफिकल्ट ऑनेस्टली रहेगा ये लाइफस्टाइल में कि मेरे पास अगर कभी स्टूडियो नहीं रहेगा तो. माय मेन थिंग इज लाइक बीइंग एट द स्टूडियो एवरी मॉर्निंग. आई वेक अप, you know, just do my verses, practice some riyaz for songs, because I learned singing in the prison.
Okay.
Yeah, there was some 420 guys from Calcutta जिसको like, you know, उसको उल्लू बना के पूरा फंसा दिया. वो बेचारा
अच्छा 420 वो वाला.
420 तो बेचारा सिंगर था, उसको और सिंगिंग के सिवा कुछ आता ही नहीं, और वो आ गया सब क्रिमिनल्स के बीच में. तो उसका मजाक भी पब्लिक उड़ाते थे, चिल भी. एंटरटेनमेंट तो उधर जेल में चाहिए लोगों को. सो इफ यू आर एन आर्टिस्ट, आपको मतलब एक्सप्लोर किया जाएगा वहाँ पे.
आपको किया एक्सप्लोर?
हाँ, बहुत किया है. बहुत.
कैसे?
मेरे गानों से राड़ा है करके पूरा टाइम मेरे को याद है, बहुत ज्यादा ही मैंने वो गाया राड़ा है.
वहाँ पे ऐसे बुला के बोलते थे कि शुरू.
Yeah, and it's like gangsters and big people. You can't even say
kill. नहीं.
Yeah, you'll get fucked up if you say that. So yeah, that Rada was a good thing, and it was time pass, honestly. Even after a point, I was like, let's just go and do it. Even I didn't have anything to do, you know that. So I did it, yeah.
राड़ा से मेरे को याद आया कि रेडिट पे बहुत ज्यादा एक ऐसी थ्रेड वायरल गई हुई है जिसमें लोग कहते हैं कि आपका राड़ा चल रहा है एक दिल्ली रैपर से कृष्णा
के साथ. तो मेरा कुछ ऐसा ऑनेस्टली राड़ा नहीं है. ही इज अ गुड आर्टिस्ट. वो अपने टाइम पे लाइक व्हेन आई वाज साइंड टू बंटाई रिकॉर्ड्स, देयर वाज लाइक every song was like a diss. So that kind of piss, like, you know, like how much time you just gonna. That's why like I started having that kind of like zone, because it used to affect. Now it's a label, and here Bombay it's like a teamwork. Okay, like if you're working with 5 people, and some outsider comes and tells one of your guy like you're fucked up, and all the time like you will see for some time this guy is not able to speak, our own friend, then you gotta stand up, right? You do that, right, for your friends too.
Yeah, one would expect.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that. That's what loyalty, and that's what hip hop is all about. That's what is the difference. What people don't understand. People think it's just limited to songs, like, you know, in the songs saying like I'm a gangster, mera hood hai ye, par hood ke liye kya hai, kuch bhi nahi. No, never gave the kids the books or the opportunity, shoes, itna paisa kama liya. To wo sab is that's how hip hop is. When you have a team, you be a team.
It's a community.
If the world puts fingers on you, you still be a team. That's what hip hop is. So I was there with my team, and like the shots were too much, honestly. Like for them, I don't know what mentality was, because their music is good, you know, and like promoting this kind of negativity and hate was not something that I fuck, because बहुत सारे नए आर्टिस्ट को फिर लगता है कि यही एक तरीका है ना. फिर उसके बाद पूरा एक वो सेक्शन ही चालू हो गया जहाँ पे खाली लाइक 1 साल 2 साल आई थिंक हम लोग ने खाली वही डेसी देखे, एंड दैट वाज इट. बट दैट्स आउटसाइड हिप हॉप, यू कांट डू दिस. इफ यू डू दिस एंड यू आर आउट, दे शूट यू आउट, लाइक, यू नो. That's what this. And इधर गैंगस्टर क्या है? गैंगस्टर, अगर आप गैंगस्टर हो तो आपका गैंगस्टर कैसे दिख रहा है? आप अपने फैंस को मेरे कमेंट पे नेगेटिव पोस्ट करने बोल लो. That's like the gangsters in India.
That's the max.
That's the max. Nothing there. It's nothing like that. You're on the live. There's people like videos that have been going out. Like people have been shot on live. So that's some real shit. Idhar वैसा कुछ भी नहीं. I have been to prison. I know what criminal mentality is. And honestly, I'll tell you, कोई भी rapper एक criminal mentality नहीं है. Because the criminal gangsters, they would just want to kill and commit crime all the time. Here, people are like doing art.
उनको cool लगता है.
Exactly. But when I see that kind of shit right now, earlier I was doing that, but now coming from jail and seeing like real criminals and like how they operate or kya thinking, and then coming to seeing like you sending me hate on Instagram post and calling yourself a gangster is not something that I would also want to do or I would want others to promote. But yeah, that gets you views. So that's what I mean, like I don't go well with. You can get views in different ways. Like, you know, I never expected my story, Atha wrote that I put out. People are giving amazing response. It's not this, it's just my own story.
Yeah, it's real.
Yeah, so I think real hip hop को ज़्यादा public को promote करना चाहिए.
कोई ऐसा आर्टिस्ट अभी आपको लगता है जो आपके हिसाब से रियल है बट अंडर अप्रिशिएटेड चल रहा है?
बहुत सारे ऐसे आर्टिस्ट है जो काफी रियल है और अंडर अप्रिशिएटेड है. इज लाइक चंडीगढ़ के रैपर्स है. ऑफिशियल भगत इज वन ऑफ देम. फील ही इज क्रेजी. देन पहाड़ पे आप जाओगे इन हिमाचल देयर आर अदर डिफरेंट सेट ऑफ रैपर्स जो ब्लो अप नहीं हुए. फिर दिल्ली में भी काफी सारे हैं रैपर्स जो अभी भी. बॉम्बे में भी कितने सारे रैपर्स हैं. बट नाउ व्हेन यू सी हसल आल्सो, it's not that interesting because they're still promoting that commercial music. There's no, like, you know, like there's, you got to sell your music to them and then they own your music and then they have this certain segment of kind of sound that they want. So there's no hip hop. Like everybody's promoting what is not really hip hop.
What is hip hop? What is really hip hop?
Like you said, it's real. It's real. Like I had a situation. Everybody's having situation every day. You had a situation of coming here, right? I made a song about it. That's real. And you can make a song about anything that's real. That is hip hop. But right now hip hop is distributed into India में तो blood crip कभी मैंने जिंदगी में सही में बोल रहा आज तक मैंने मेरे लाइफ में नहीं देखा. But right now there's blood crip and I think जो blood crip के असली members है वो देख के हंसते रहेंगे because they've lost their lives for the gang. They've paid like how you pay for your family. They've seen that family in people who are homeless and paid for them, made a family. Like that same feeling we have for our family, they had for others. And that's how they operated. कोई एक मरता था तभी वो लोग war पे चले जाते थे to kill that other member. That's blood and crip. इधर कोई भी आके बोल रहा है मैं blood हूँ मैं crip हूँ. It's not like that, dude. And I have friends who are outside, they just laugh. And they'll be like, oh, it's disrespect, heavy disrespect to do that shit kind here. And no gangster would honestly come on mic. They'd be in prison, to be real. You can't call yourself a gangster if you're not committing crime and just coming on mic. Gangsters are committing crime, you know. And when you're committing crime, you got to be away from law, right? How can you be a gangster and always on mic and not get arrested? That means you're not done anything gangster other than this, like spitting out some gangster verse.
I think वो vanity से attach हो गए हैं बहुत सारे लोग.
Yeah.
उस image की.
Exactly.
Nobody can touch me.
Yeah, but everybody can touch you, man. It's no, you're not that hard, dude. I know people jail के अंदर से काम हो रहा है, dude. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. कोई भी rapper criminal नहीं है. बैठे काम हो सकता है अगर किसी को करने का है ना. Anything can be done, but nobody is doing because they don't have that कि मुझे मारना है, मुझे बोलना है. पर मुझे किसी का खून नहीं देखना क्योंकि वो अरे मेरी भी फट रही है. मैं ऐसा कभी सोचता नहीं था कि मेरे को मर्डर करना है. बट आई मेट पीपल हु डू दैट शिट. लाइक मजा आता है. बात करते अच्छे से, हंसते. सो इट्स क्रेजी.
आपको डर नहीं लगा ऐसे लोगों के बीच में? यार
एक टाइम तक लगता है. इट्स लाइक नॉट गेटिंग टू ईट. आई अवॉइडेड द जेल फूड. लाइक
इज इट दैट बैड?
या इट्स पीपल हैव हैड फूड पॉइजनिंग एंड शिट आफ्टर दैट. सो इट्स hectic.
I heard that people die of food poisoning in prison.
Yeah. They have been cases and lot of things. Medical is also not that great. So after a point of time, you can't get scared. And like I told you, like the more weak you show in your prison, there's no way anybody's gonna save you. Your people will probably come next week for 15 minutes. What can you say?
और 15 मिनट में भी इंसान को समझ ही नहीं आता होगा क्या बात है.
हाफ ऑफ द टाइम तो मतलब खाली वो फीलिंग्स समझने में लगता है कि क्या है, कुछ बाहर नेगेटिव तो नहीं हुआ है. फिर वो लोग पूछते हैं कि अंदर क्या चालू है. एंड द वर्स्ट पार्ट इज यू कैन बी रियल टू देम because if you tell them how much problems is going inside, probably now for 7 days when they won't come to see you, it's gonna be more
उनका दिल टूटेगा सोच के. But okay, onwards and upwards.
Yeah.
अब next क्या आ रहा है? What do you plan on doing next?
So right now I've released 2 songs. My album is going to be divided into 2 parts.
Okay.
Side A and Side B. Side A is majorly like what I did inside the prison and how I'm facing whatever I'm doing when I'm outside. So that's Side A. Side B is like, full going out and like enjoying life. So 2 parts में divided है. So Side B A is what I'm focusing on right now.
Okay. और upcoming collabs?
Collabs, I think it's not with like a lot of artists, but yeah, there are some collabs definitely in the album. Underground artists, couple of artists, but it's still like on and off because side A के बाद, like first song के बाद भी बहुत सारे मुझे like you know artists came and told me like they wanna collaborate. So अभी हम लोग figuring out के phase पे.
Okay.
But yeah, भगत के साथ है side A में, and DRV के साथ है. The couple of other rappers है, but I can't like you know tell all the names until it's like a done scene.
Okay. Something to look forward to.
Yeah, definitely.
If there was a thing that you could go back in time and tell your younger self, कोई advice अगर आप दे पाते, तो क्या देते?
I would not give my younger self the advice, but I would definitely give him a boost by telling, keep on doing what you're doing. You're doing great.
और अभी कोई ambition life में?
Ambition? Yeah, is to make a good living, my mom proud more, and like you know, have a better life, have more respect, good money, and yeah, just.
What is a better life for you?
Better life for me is where I'm able to make my mom travel around the world and myself travel around the world, have a big house, and just have multiple businesses where I can help my friends, people who are like, you know, with me since a long time and all those kind of shit. Where like people respect you and your name is a big thing, and like, you know, you probably with your name, you can have more work get sorted. So yeah, that's a better life.
मेरे दिमाग में एक क्वेश्चन था. वैसे तो कहते हैं कि जो रैप सीन है, रैप कल्चर है, ये बहुत टाइट निट है, कि लोगों कम्युनिटी बोलते हैं इसको, राइट, कि सारे लोग एक साथ आके खड़े होते हैं. जब आपके साथ अभी ये रिसेंटली ये चीज हुई, did people from the industry or did people from this rap scene reach out to you?
Yeah, they reached out to me.
You felt आपको alienated लगा या फिर लगा कि नहीं?
No, I felt, yeah, because like even I wasn't there, no, with a lot of people at their time, so my expectations were automatically like not very high. I was very happy that my own people were there, but it was a good thing that even the artists, like, you know, they were there. Emiway, Bantai, Divine also texted me. A lot of people texted me. And they were just like, we're glad you're back, keep on doing good music and everything. So it was good.
And we are glad you were on this couch, Loka. Thank you so much.
It was amazing to do that.
It was wonderful talking to you.
Yeah.
And with that, we shall take your leave, but we'll come back next week with a brand new episode. Until then, stay tuned to Men's Locker Room.